Welcome back. I wanted to go over a variation for Hong Sa. I think variations to techniques are very helpful. They make the technique fresh. Sometimes you've been dealing with a technique for so long that your mind kind of goes into a rut and you're just bored with it, basically. So that's an emotional quality. You're bored with it and you gotta read something that re-inspires you. Do something that gets you back into it. And something that can do that very easily is a variation to the same technique. So of course, if you're just beginning, you won't always know what a variation is that won't ruin the technique for you. So it's important that you go to somebody who knows. So when it comes to Hong Sa, the magic is really the three things that I mentioned before in 3 steps to heart rate variability. So please go over that video so that you know what is the magic in Hong Sa. But Hong Sa is a beautiful, wonderful, mindful breath meditation. And so it just goes like this, right? As the breath comes in, we mentally chant Hong. And when the breath goes out, we mentally chant Sa. All mental. Now I'm doing it out loud, but when I do the technique, I'm actually breathing through my nose only. And I'm chanting Hong and Sa mentally. That's really important, very simple, very easy technique. That's it. That's the technique right there. In one of my other videos, I gave a bunch of variations, but I wanted to give one specific variation that a good friend reminded me of. And that is to, while we're doing Hong Sa, of course, we want the eyes in shambhavi mudra. We want the eyes up towards the spiritual eye, easily, gently, not hard. We want to put our attention here at the spiritual eye. And while your attention is there, you can imagine that the in-breath is coming in through the spiritual eye and the out-breath is going out through the spiritual eye. So it's as if you're breathing through your spiritual eye. So you might be wondering, how can I breathe through my spiritual eye? And to do it, you have to use your imagination. So this is a tiny little place where it's good and okay to use your imagination that you are breathing through your spiritual eye. And as you do that, you might get a cool feeling to your spiritual eye. And that means you're doing a good job. And it's as if you are cooling your brain, which is kind of a beautiful thing. And you would say, how can I be cooling my brain? Well, it's actually a medical fact. That's what your sinuses are supposed to do. So you got a sinus here, you got 2 sinuses here. So using those frontal sinuses, you are cooling your brain as you breathe slowly and steadily. So there's a Hong Sa variation. I hope that's valuable for you. Give it a whirl, see if you like it. Whatever mindful breath meditation you're using, you don't have to use Hong Sa. You can use that technique as well. So that is the correct pronunciation. It's Hong and Sa. And you can hear it in your breath because Hong Sa is your breath. So that is the true and correct pronunciation, is your own breath. In fact, there's a way to make this technique the ajapa japa, which means the chantless chant, because you're just listening to the sound of your breath. So there's no actual chant that you're chanting mentally. You're just listening to the sound that is being created by your breath. So there you go. That's 2 variations. So have fun with that.